channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of drugstore makeup, and this video is also in collaboration with Elizabeth Davis. I have done a collaboration with her previously in the past. It was like not too long ago, back in February. We did a Valentine's Day look together, and collaborations are so much fun, so we decided to do this one also together. She loves fashion, she loves makeup, she's just a really overall sweet and just amazing person. I highly recommend that you guys go check her out. All her information will be down in the description box. A lot of these products that I am going to be using today are my drugstore favorites, so you will hear me mentioning them throughout the video, just in case you guys want to go check them out for yourself. But I am excited to see what Elizabeth uses for her drugstore makeup. Maybe, you know, she uses some products that I maybe never tried and maybe I want to. So I like trying out new things. I'm open to, you know, new products and to see what works. So let's go ahead and get on with the makeup. My face is already prepped and moisturized. For my moisturizer, I have been using this one, and I know it's not part of the makeup, it's skincare, and I know it's not drugstore, but I just want to I want to make sure you guys know it's very important to make sure your face is prepped and moisturized before applying the makeup. For primer, I've mentioned this before, I don't always use primer, but sometimes I feel like my face does need it, or for the occasion or whatever have you. The primer I'll be using is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm just going to be applying this a little bit, mostly where like my pores are very visible, which is like right here, a little bit on my forehead, and down there. I do like how this primer makes my skin feel, and I do feel like it kind of like blurs the pores. Maybe not all day, but definitely towards the beginning of applying my makeup, you can definitely see like that blurriness. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. And I also like it because it does also make my skin feel like super soft and smooth, and when I apply the actual like makeup, it goes on super smooth. So I do like this. I would recommend. I mean, I wouldn't know if it's like your best primer, but it does make you feel nice and smooth, and it makes your makeup application a lot easier. After that has been sitting on my face for about 5 minutes, I do go in next with my concealer, and I am using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and my shade is in Light Peach. And I'm just going to dot a little bit. This is the original formula, and I heard a lot of people thought it was kind of drying. I personally, it wasn't drying for me. But I do know that they have the new formula, the hydrating one, and they say that they like that one a lot better. I haven't tried the hydrating one because I have like really oily skin. That's why I think this one works for me. I don't find it drying on my skin, so that's actually my like all-time favorite concealer. And this one, it has a super thick consistency. This is why I do like to apply it actually before my foundation. With any other concealer, I used to put my foundation on first and then the concealer, but with this one I find that it works a lot better for me to apply my concealer first. And a little goes a long way. Believe me, trust me when I tell you guys that. I do like to tap in my concealer with my ring finger. I do it like lightly. And always, of course, I always make sure my hands are clean when applying my makeup. I just want to make sure I mentioned that in case you guys are wondering. And I might have like red dots here, and I might put like whatever's left over my finger on there. And this is what I said, like I applied a little bit and look at how much is covered. And again, this one is a little bit maybe too light. I like this one. It is light peach, but I do like the color of it. I feel like it is brightening for like this part of my face. But right now, I might look a little crazy right now, but it does come out together. My foundation pulls it all together at the end. You'll see. And also, please don't mind if you see my nails like really messed up when I put the products up close. This nail polish I've had maybe for like a week, and they're just starting to chip, and I like when they start chipping, I like to pick at them, so that doesn't make it any better. I probably have to paint them like sometime soon, maybe tonight or sometime soon, but they're really like bad looking right now, so please ignore that if you do see it. So I'll leave my concealer like this. It's not like fully blended out, but I like to leave it like that. I'm going to complete the blending with my foundation. Let's go ahead and move on to that. Foundation. This, guys, is my ultimate favorite. I've tried other foundations. They're just not up to this one. This one is my go-to. I haven't tried a higher end foundation, but really I don't find the need for me to find it if this one works fine for me. It is on the pricier end of drugstore foundations, I think. I don't know, I get it for like $10 at Target. It is the Revlon Color Stay. I get mine in Oily Combination Skin, and my shade is 180. They do have the normal dry skin formula, but again, my skin is oily, so that's why I get the Oily Combination Skin. It is a pump and I do apply my foundation with a disposable sponge. And I'm just going to begin tapping like along my jawline. Sometimes I work like with half my face first and then sometimes I work like downwards up. I don't know, it's weird for me. It just depends. I guess I started it this way this time. I love the way it looks on my skin. I love the way it wears. I do have these other two right now, but again, they're nothing compared to my Revlon Color Stay. That thing is like my baby. I understand not all makeup works the same on everyone, but this really, guys, is my favorite. And I might add like just a tiny bit more for my forehead. It's not even a full pump. I'm just going to complete my foundation for my forehead. And whatever is left over on my sponge is what I go in and finish blending out that concealer like around here. I do feel like this is a medium to full coverage foundation. Definitely like more on the full side and definitely buildable. And with my disposable sponge, I do take just a tiny piece of paper to squish out any of the excess foundation that might have stayed on it. And it's ready to use for the next day. I do throw them out every month. Like I'll use the same sponge for about a month and I'll wash it maybe after 2 weeks. So it does get a wash and I do throw it out before going in with another one. Guys, these sponges are fine. I like them. They've worked for me my whole life. After my foundation is all settled, the camera always makes me look like a little bit washed out. I don't know why, especially where I put my concealer. I don't look this pale in person. I mean, I am pale. Like with the makeup, it just captures it on camera a little bit whiter. Anyways, next I do go in to set my foundation with powder. Lately, I've really been loving this one right here. It is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. And this one is in transparent. I still have this one. This one's a little bit crushed. Sorry, guys. I crushed it myself because I don't know why. I do have this one, which is also the Rimmel Stay Matte, but it's like the pressed powder form. But when I discovered this and I started using this like just by itself, I was like, wow, I like it. So this I do apply right underneath my eye, like where I put that concealer onto my nose. So like these are the places where I get like super oily. I don't blend it out. I like to leave it like just sitting on my face. So I like press it in. Oh, again, it's another disposable sponge. A different one than what I use my foundation for. But still another disposable sponge that I press it here. Because I do get like oily here on my chin. And then here on my forehead. So I literally like press it onto my skin. And I feel like this helps to absorb like those oils that I have on my face. I don't know, it might just be me. Who knows? This is how I leave it for just a little bit, not too long. And then after that, I do go in with another powder. I go in next with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this one is in 130. It looks like there's nothing in it, but like I'm like working on the outer edges to make sure I get all the powder. But I do have my backup ready for when this one runs out because I'm almost out of it. But I am using a brush for this. So this I begin to press, like here for example, I press. And then I press onto my forehead, like here on my temples. And then I just begin to press. And then blend whatever other powder that I have like here. I've been setting my face like this for a really long time. It works for me. Some people might think it's a little bit too much powder. It's the perfect amount for me. This really does help my makeup stay on all day and look nice and pretty. Nice and pretty, especially with my oily skin. I keep on mentioning, I know, but it's important to know that I have oily skin. Everyone needs to know. I'm going to be using this one. It is the e.l.f. Bronzer Palette. I don't know if it has like a shade or like number to it. It's just this one right there. Obviously, really loved. I would go in with these two mattes. This one is mostly all gone. I still can like dig into like here. It has like some product there. So I'm going to be mixing the two mattes to contour right along here. Now mind you, I do go in to blend it a little bit better right now. And then I take a different brush like this and I go in with the two shimmer ones right here. for my temples. Sometimes I feel like being a little bit more bronze today. Kind of middle, medium. I do like it. Now, I would repurchase it if I didn't already have like other bronzers waiting for me to use them. Then next, moving on to blush, I am using the Milani Powder Blush in Tea Rose. Yes, I did crush this one up intentionally. Just sometimes I like to crush my powders up. This color I really like on my skin tone. This blush in particular, it just gives that really nice, pretty flush of color onto your cheeks. And then what I like to do is take a completely clean brush, and I only use this brush to blend everything back into my face, starting with the temples and then onto my cheeks. And then I like to chisel out my face even more, so I am going to bake, and I do use my Coty Airspun for that. And now, since our face is ready, we're going to move on to eyes. I really do believe there's amazing drugstore palettes. I don't have too many drugstore eyeshadow palettes, but one that I think I will always go to, and this brand especially, is right on price point, on quality. It's Makeup Revolution. You gotta try them out if you have not yet. This one in particular that I am using is the Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 3. I'm going to go in first with this shade right here. I would say it's like a cool tone kind of transition shade. Also, what Makeup Revolution has nowadays, I think, by what I've seen, is a lot of like dupes for like higher end palettes. And I've seen videos of like different people like do like those dupe videos, and they are pretty, you know, spot on. So if you don't want to break the bank on higher end palettes, check out this brand, Makeup Revolution. After that, I'm going to be taking this pinky shimmer shade into my inner corner. I'll go ahead and pop this into my brow bone as well. And we're not going for like a super dramatic look today anyways. I just want to kind of like get ready. You might be asking like, why am I even getting ready? I still have to teach classes online, so I have to look, you know, semi-presentable. I don't want to scare the kids on camera. So I am still getting ready for that reason. And I mean, not even that, like you just want to get ready just to feel better about yourself, because I know I'm that way. Like sometimes I don't have nothing to do and I still want to get ready just to feel good about myself, and it's like fun to play with makeup, like duh. After that, I'm picking up the pink shade that's right beside it with my ring finger, with my finger, and I'm just going to place that like on my eyelid. Guys, these shadows are so beautiful. Why am I talking like this? I usually zoom you guys in. Here I am. So nothing like perfect. I just want to like lay some color on there. And I'll go in with this one right here for my outer part of my eye, just to give a little bit of a more like depth there in the eye. Next, I am going in to fix my eyebrows. I don't fill in my eyebrows. I just go ahead and brush them out. I mean, maybe they could use a little bit filling in. Like right now, I'm missing some hair there. I don't know why. My hair just decided to fall off. This tool that I'm actually using is from e.l.f. Also super affordable. It's just like this part of the teeth from the comb side half falling off because it's just that old. But that's okay. I only use this side anyways. My little baby right here, the e.l.f. Felt Tip Liner. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I love this thing. Very easy to manage and to use. If you are a beginner, or even not a beginner, if you just want an easy, quick winged eyeliner, this is the thing you need. And guess how much it is? It's only $2. Dos. That's all. It does stay on. It will not smudge. It will not move. It will not smear. Then I'm just going to curl my lashes. This one I believe is also from the drugstore. I've never bought in a high-end eyelash curler. And then I do go in with my lash primer. This one is from Essence. It's the Volume Booster. And I use more of this on my lower lashes than I do on my top ones, but I do add a little bit on my top as well. And just a light layer here on top. And then for mascara, again, if you've been with me for a while, you know I am a big mascara hoarder. I have a lot of mascaras that I like to change out and use and I like them for different occasions, and they give my lashes different looks. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. But I am going to be using the combination that I've been doing lately, and it is 3 different mascaras. The first one I'll be using is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. And I do have to get all of my mascaras waterproof. It just helps with like it not smudging. And honestly, like if I use a non-waterproof mascara, it just makes my lashes fall. I know non-waterproof mascara works for a lot of other people, so I don't know why it just makes my lashes fall. Like it doesn't hold the curl. And on top of that one, I have been using the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama. And for my bottom lashes, what I've been using is the Maybelline Snapscara. I don't know if you guys noticed, maybe not, but I should mention it, especially when I have like simpler looks like this. And this brush works perfect for that. When I go along my lower lash line, I actually push it in a little bit so that the mascara actually touches my lower lash line. So it looks like I kind of have like a little eyeliner. And that's just what I like to do on occasion, not all the time. Especially not when I have like color under there. But right now, since I don't have color under there, I like to press it onto my skin. We're going to let the mascara dry, and we are going to wipe off our bake. I do like to moisturize my lips, so I take my EOS. And guys, when I say I am obsessed with NYX lip products, I'm obsessed. They have my favorite lip products, from their soft matte lip creams, to their butter glosses, to their lip lingeries. Like, they're just my favorite. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like all other lippies, but if I were to choose a favorite, it is NYX. Best part is that they're so affordable. You can go crazy and buy lots of them. Just kidding, don't go crazy. Okay. Oh, I always start getting really weird towards the end of my videos. Anywho, what do we want to do with our lips today, since it is a very soft look? I haven't used this one in a long time, and I might need some color in my face. So I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Lingerie, and this one is in Exotic. If you have lip liner, I mean, I guess go ahead and use lip liner. Today, I don't want to wear lip liner. I don't feel like it. That's the perfect color that I needed. Now I look all put together. Last but not least, sometimes, more times than usual, I do like to go into tight line, not tight line, or is it tight line? I don't know what it is. I like to apply black eyeliner to my waterline. I know not everyone likes to do this step. I do. I just feel like it just makes my eyes pop a little bit more. It is the Essence Long Lasting Liner in Black Fever. And I'm just going to leave it as that. I'm not going to use setting spray. I also didn't go ahead and add highlight today. I just don't feel like highlight today. So yeah. That was all for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. And who says you cannot look snatched with drugstore makeup? You can. Yes, you can. Let me know down in the comments what are some of your drugstore favorites. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!